Good morning. Early morning, 2nd of June. Plot 6, South Croydon allotments. Once again, listen to the bees. Busy, busy, busy. Okay, what have we got? Start at the back of the plot. Not sure what's going on here. I think they're radishes. One lettuce, not doing very well. This is the best sowing of sweet corn so far. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Not bad going. That looks like spinach. Not sure what that is. That could well be ruby chard there. The strawberry patch, old, it's going to be pulled up. It's being pulled up. Leeks. Not sure what that is, but the flea beetle's got it. It's a later sowing of beetroot there. That could well be spring onions. This area here is courgette seeds sown straight in the ground, and one has come through. You can see it in there, not focusing. These are last year's strawberry transplantees. Had to water this year, it's been so dry. Radishes, carrots. These are rogue potatoes. I picked some yesterday. Rogue potatoes, they're absolutely gorgeous. Cooked straight from the ground. Pot. French beans, first sowing, nothing shown. Over there, there's a row of spring onions at the back and a row of leeks at the front for transplanting. Rocket, spinach, a field of potatoes, 3 rows of Wilgers, 2 rows of foremost. A later sowing here. That is beetroot and that is carrots. That's the second sowing of parsnips there. Peas. That's the first sowing of parsnips and the first sowing of beetroot behind. At the front we have more wildlife, Phacelia, sunflowers, marigolds, and the very sad looking broad beans. Blackfly, been awful this year. Right, across to plot 29. It is what it says on the packet. This is the wildlife area. Mixture of marigolds, poppies, something beautiful in the middle there, I'm not sure what it is. Over here, some onions, red and white, some tomato plants, being transplantees, the little plastic bottles so the water goes straight to the root, butternut squashes, last year's leeks, purple heads now, an earlier sowing of onions. Again, this is where I put some seeds of the squash family straight in the ground. Nothing's shown here, but these ones over here, these were all sown straight in the ground along there, and these are transplanted from them, so they're doing well. So we are going to have courgettes this year. This is the first showing of sweet corn. I've had to cover them because the birds keep pulling the shoots out of the ground, and not a poor germination this year. Over the back here, that's a strawberry bed, that's 2 years old. And we have a selection of butternut squashes here, a courgette here, that looks like a cucumber, and another butternut squash, and runner beans here. So put in 2 per cane, so got a few missing, but enough there to keep us going. Do our second sowing later in the year. And this will be hopefully French beans. That's the 3rd sowing of French beans, different seeds. More again from South Croydon allotments very soon. Bye for now.